Well, good day, everybody. Welcome back to this little show with Bram Lagrou. And today, my special guest is Julian Robins. Julian, great to see you, buddy. How are you going?
I'm very well, Bram. How are you?
I am excellent. And I have been looking forward to interviewing you for already quite a while. In fact, we had initially the session booked a little bit earlier, and then somehow things got in the way. And now today it's happening, which is awesome. So, Jules, just get it a bit up to speed. You are one of those people that I really look up to because you have found incredible ways to leverage people. And, I like you, I'm one of those people that loves productivity, being productive with time. Time is a blessing. It's unlike money. You can't earn it back. Whatever you spend, it's gone and wasted. A dollar spent the wrong way, you can still earn it back, but time doesn't. So, the fact that we really want to leverage our time really well, I think you're one of those gurus that is helping a lot of people to leverage their time. So if you could basically quickly get people up to speed a little bit in terms of how you do that in your business.
We offer virtual assistant services, Bram. Virtual assistants are people that are working within your business that will allow you to work on your key priority projects. In all of our jobs, in all of our careers, probably around 60% of what we do is what I would call or term administrative work. It's not knowledge-based, it's not experience-based, and if you can show somebody else how to do it, they can carry it out for you. So if you have a virtual assistant linked to you at all times, dedicated to you, they can actually be carrying out that 60%. You've just freed up 60% of your time. No matter how many hours you work a week, think of that.
60% of the hours you can free up through that.
If you're a salesperson, you've just doubled the amount of face time that you can have with clients. Not sitting behind a computer, creating proposals, creating quotations, responding to emails. We don't need to do it.
That's it. And what about business owners? Because obviously a lot of your people, they are small businesses that, where the business owners themselves basically love what you do for them. So tell us a bit more about the business owners.
Well, even more so, the business owners are, no matter how proactive you are in your business, you're always reactive to the sales and the clients and the customers that are right in front of you. Sometimes you don't get the opportunity to speak to your clients that you haven't spoken to in such a long time. Hundreds of people or thousands of people within your database. Having a virtual assistant work with you on the topics that you want them to have, that allows you that time to free up to work on your business, to get to those projects that you always say, oh, I wish I had time to do that, or there's never enough hours in the day, or, I never seem to get round to it. Now you can. Now, business owners, what we find doing is once they work with us and the penny drops, it takes a little while, but once the penny drops, because they know their business so intimately, better than we do, they then start to change their own processes and procedures in-house to amend what the VAs can do for them. VAs, virtual assistants, can do for them.
That makes sense.
And that's gold. Suddenly they're changing the face and changing the way in which they do business to become more productive. Because otherwise they'd be doing it right now.
That's exactly right. And look, I love what you guys bring to market. I'm also very mindful that there's a lot of, let's say, what I call suppliers in the space of virtual assistants, and many of them might be in Malaysia or Philippines and the likes. I know that your proposition is very different. And before we even go there, I'd like to really just go back a little bit to basics for people that are rather newish or potentially even got burned with VAs through other suppliers. If we could basically go back to the fundamentals, what would be the fundamentals in your view in terms of virtual assistants and getting it right?
Going back to basics, Bram, that's one of the first questions that I always ask people. Number one, have you worked with virtual assistants before? If you have, tell me your story, good or bad. Or if you've not worked with virtual assistants before, what preconceived obstacles do you already have in your own head about working with somebody overseas? Tell me about it. Tell me about those obstacles. Once you flesh those things out with the business owner, then you can go through them one by one. Fear of the unknown is the key to all of this. Once you put it on the table and then you work your way through it, you can actually understand how to tackle these things, how to overcome them. That's what we did for ourselves in the beginning when we took on virtual assistants.